know if you guys know this, but Super Smash Bros. Has been canceled, at least here in the West. While in the West, it's struggling and there ain't nothing going on. In Japan, it's doing better than ever. And now I think a lot of the community is wistfully looking back at what could have been and what things have come and gone over the course of our beloved community over the years. A good friend of the stream, Turned Down for Walt, has recently put out such a video, so we're going to talk about past stuff, including why Final Smash is what is that? What is that preview, Walt? We're going to look at why Final Smash has never worked in competitive Smash, which I think is a very obvious answer: Zelda. I feel like I don't have to watch the video, but maybe I do. He's the expert. Does he know? Let's find out, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this video is popping off, dude. 423K views. Good shit, Walt. Well done. Oh, also, before we start, because, you know, I'm a wealth of knowledge, right? Climb the learning tree. There were a lot of people, for context, in Ultimate, before the game dropped, that were like, I think we should really give Smash Ball a try in competitive. There are a lot of people that wanted to do it because they were like, let's just play the game as it is and see how it goes. I even had a podcast with a guy that was positive Nintendo was going to nail the online. And then we did it for a few months, and then the game came out and the online was ass, and he was like, I don't want to do this podcast anymore. A lot of people can be wrong. I'll just say there are a lot of assumptions before Ultimate came out, including that one. So let's see what happens here.
They covered a bunch of different kinds of fighting games. You had your 2D, your 3D, your anime, your tag fighters, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and whatever the hell Injustice 2 was.
Bro, okay, unironically, if NetherRealm and Mortal Kombat ain't got a game out, put Injustice on every year. Fuck it. Put it as the first game on Saturday or Sunday and just let that shit run. I swear to God, that would be so much fun. It's like the Looney Tune before the movie in the old days, right? You get to watch a little dumb, stupid Pixar short before the actual event.
Supers have been a part of fighting games since 1992, when SNK included a mechanic called Desperation Moves in 1992's Art of Fighting. These moves could only be used when players were at low health, a comeback mechanic to keep games interesting even when the opponent had a huge lead.
Oh my God, that's pretty good HP, yeah.
A comeback mechanic to keep...
That did like 30%. I feel like if you're in a 90s arcade and some guy pulls this on you, you might kill him. This is before we had cell phones. People were getting stabbed back then for grabbing too much. I would have died. He was desperate. He was definitely desperate, bro. Look at him.
Pretty soon, supers became a mainstay in traditional fighting games. Usually tied to a resource like a meter, super moves are flashy both in appearance and utility. Often they're extremely damaging attacks, but also with some risk attached to using them.
Is there risk attached? I guess you don't have it anymore. One of the things that kind of surprised me, and I know this is going to sound stupid and touristy, forgive me, but when I was really learning fighting games, I was like, you can combo into this shit? Like, I could just combo into that? There's no way to... And I guess it's because, like, if you just be doing that shit raw, then it would, like, everybody would just block. But I thought that was the threat of it, you know, whatever.
Form of Final Smashes. These are fighting game style supers with cinematic activations and all the bells and whistles. In an interview, Sakurai actually confirmed that they were working on Final Smashes as early as Smash 64, saying that they had even gone so far as to record voice clips that could be heard if you hack into the game files.
Dude, Smash 64 with Final Smashes would be so funny, nobody would use them. Kirby's Final Smash is an up tilt. He's gonna up tilt you and then kill you off it. Like, I feel like they don't need that. It's all one-hit kills anyway.
Sound like Final Smash voice lines from Brawl, it turns out. Given that Giga Bowser wound up being Bowser's Final Smash in both Brawl and Smash 4, it's fair to wonder if Bowser wound up being...
That did 28. This is like the power scaling site. That should split the earth. That's like a fifth of his life bar.
Even though Final Smashes have been around for 3 games now, their appearances in competitive play have been very few and far between. Join me today as I dive into that history and show exactly why supers in Smash Bros. Melee just haven't caught on in the way they have in traditional fighters.
I think I will join you. Thank you, Walt, for the invite. Shall we?
Thank you to my good friends at Into the AI.
I won't be joining you on this, though. You can thank them. Oh, that's a cute dog. Is that your dog, Walt? It's a pretty baby.
Final Smashes were a pretty tough sell for the competitive Brawl community, though. Just like with Melee's competitive scene, most Brawl competitors craved a version of Smash with less variants. And unfortunately, Final Smashes, as implemented in Brawl, are variance factories.
Yeah,
Forget a meter.
They're
to
crazy.
Use a Final Smash, you have to break a Smash Ball. One of these things.
Hit it, Walt. Get
Give me
it.
that. No, okay, whatever. It's an item.
That should have been the ad read. Walt, if you're watching this, that's your ad read. You break the smash ball, and that's going to be your ad read.
Oh, yeah, and it's also randomly moving across the screen the whole time, like a cat, like going for a laser pointer. Perhaps?
There's nothing more humiliating than when you use both jumps to chase the smash ball, and you have to recover to the ledge. Like, you pop both jumps trying to hit it, and it doesn't break, and then you have to slowly drift to the ledge while the other guy gets it. Lose all your aura. It's so bad.
Marths and Zeldas and Sheiks just delete stocks, whereas others, like the one where Jigglypuff gets big on him, covers a huge area of effect, but are pretty easy to avoid and don't really hit as hard as you'd like.
Incorrect. You just don't know how to use it, Walter. This is when you get you do one F throw and they're dead. Except Meta Knight. Actually, Meta Knight could go all the way over. And you're probably fighting Meta Knight in the tournament. He's a melee guy. Cut him some slack. I've been cutting melee guys slack since 2009, man. When are you guys going to take some responsibility? Want to start a game war again. Sorry. Actually, no, this Final Smash is ass. But I get the vision. I get what they were trying to do.
Brawl's Final Smashes are a mess when it comes to balance, even though I have to acknowledge some of them have a ton of personality. Like, why did they make Luigi do this?
Yeah, that was...
What is the lore of this?
It's a little scary, I think, if you were a child. I think that the game was... there was a theory, and who knows if it's true, right? There's an idea that the game is actually balanced with Final Smashes in mind, because Meta Knight's is ass. And if you look at the tier list as it's proportioned, it's pretty, like, flipped. But, like, Ganondorf's is okay. Rob's is good. Falcon's is good. It sounds like a conspiracy. Oh, absolutely. What it is confirmation bias. Like Sonic, like bad character, good Final Smash. Oh, this is how the game is supposed to work. I think Smash 4 might be what I'm thinking of more so, except Pikachu, but I think Sakurai didn't think Pikachu was good. In Smash 4, he was good, though.
Pretty quickly decided to ban Final Smashes, which wasn't a tough thing to get the community on board with since we were already banning items in the melee scene anyway. Tournament wanted to force players to chase down the orb of randomness just to get access to an already unbalanced and often broken super attack, right? Right?
No, we got to experiment. Let's try it, bro.
And then there was Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Hell yeah. No, don't laugh. It was good. Melee guy, by the way. Why are melee people so mean? It was a real game. I'm older than you, Walt. Show some respect.
Was not yet seen as a serious fighting game by most traditional fighting game players at the time, even though it had appeared as a main game already.
Yeah.
That was at EVO 2000.
Okay, so just to give you guys some background, it's so funny to look back at now. You used to get, like, Omega laughed at for playing Smash for real. You were such a pariah if you played it, like, sincerely. And I know that people are going to be like, it still is. No, it's not like that. No, you don't understand. Now, if you play Smash pretty good, people will be like, wow, do you go to tournaments? Because people know about the tournament scene. Back then, it was like, there are tournaments and people go there. I'm just saying, as somebody who lived through it, right? I talk a lot about, like, funny, like, college game room stories or whatever. I used to go to my college's game room, and I hid my power level for the longest goddamn time. I didn't want nobody to know that I went to tournaments. And this is by fighting game people here, by the way. These are people that showed up to Las Vegas to play a video game for money, and still Smash people are getting laughed at. It's a bummer.
7, one of the highest profile Smash majors of all time up until that point, which is where Ken reestablished his dominance despite taking a loss to some upstart kid named Mango. He ran through losers to win the tournament, eventually taking it over Hugs in grand finals, and it's so funny to me that Hugs got second place at this tournament. But EVO 2008 would move from Melee to Brawl. Since all the other fighting games played at EVO had supers, why not use the new supers from Smash's newest entry also? How bad could it possibly be? And you know what? Screw it, put items on also. Because they
5 minutes! 3 stocks! Oh no! They didn't know any better. Dude, rule sets are so scary to me. Like, as somebody, like, I put on Coney Fest, right?
Entry also.
Coney Fest always scares the shit out of me with the rule set because I'm so scared of doing something like this and making it really short or going too far over. Last Coney Fest went till 2 a.m. Now, part of that was because of Mario Kart or whatever. But, like, this just, what a disaster. And they couldn't even consult competitive Smash people because they didn't know who they were. Brawl was a new game.
There had, of course, been a little bit of exploration of this meta in the weeks leading up to the event, and
There
it
was,
turned out
and
Ken's
everybody
old
hated
standby in Marth had a pretty powerful tool in this meta. He has one of those insta-kill final smashes.
It's a one-hit kill.
On the relatively
just stabs you in the head. Yep. Brain smash.
And it turned out Marth could combo into his final smash off of a falling forward air.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I think that's useful.
Okay.
Ken had a pretty much free ride to grand finals, but there was one thing he hadn't considered. Robots. Rob becomes invincible and a weak hitbox appears in front of his eyes. Randomly, a much more powerful laser will fire, dealing a ton of damage. Between the passive hits and the laser, it's possible to deal
Why is he getting zapped? Can he grab you? I remember a lot of Rob's they just hold you there and look at you. I don't know if grabbing even worked.
That's not even the craziest part.
Oh,
Rob
it did work.
access to his entire moveset other than neutral special while his final smash is activated. What that means is he can just
Emma Frost
grab any attempt
pretty
to
good,
shield
man.
it.
I hate the fact that Rob is like, it's funny for Rob to be good now. Like, Rob was a joke character, and now, like, he got good one time, and I feel like he's going to be good forever. I don't know why I have this feeling. I just feel like Rob will never be bad. He's way too versatile. I hate this fucking character.
It was a 14-year-old kid by the tag of CPU who just happened to be in Vegas for the week.
Can I ask an offensive question? There is a certain stereotype of a Rob player that persisted in Brawl and in Smash 4, and I don't think it exists anymore. But, like, Rob was usually played by very tall, lanky, Scott the Woz looking guys, like, you know, glasses, nerdy types. Usually your local TO. Do those still exist for other characters? I actually don't know. Because, like, there were kind of stereotypes with some characters, but, like, that was how it was for Rob, right? I could see it, but not really. 110% still a thing. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a thing for Rob. But, like, I wonder if characters, like, I don't know. Didn't people famously force a Bayonetta stereotype? Well, the Bayonetta stereotype is the Peach stereotype, but a little different.
This kid knew how to wield his final smash, and it was the game changer in the sets against Ken. Item luck was definitely not on Ken's side in the second and
he's
third
just
games.
dodging.
He died trying to pick up a hammer in game 2, and also SD.
Why did he get the hammer?
He died trying to pick up a hammer in game 2.
This guy flew to Vegas for that.
Also, SD bonked his head because of the way the bunny hood messes with jump heights.
Okay, I don't know if that's why. He didn't tech, bro.
The bunny hood.
Oh, no, he did, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Walt, you're the expert. My bad, Walt. Sorry. All right, that's on me. That's on me. My bad.
And the way CPU finished Ken off with a final smash
only
added to their full irony. And then they played a singular match.
All right, man. My bad, Walt. My bad. My bad, bro. You got it. You got it. You're right. You're right.
CPU
I kind of fuck with that.
Quite literally the most valuable bumper combo of all time. I'm just going to let the combo play.
Yeah, I want to see it, please.
Sentinel means business, everybody. Oh, you can set the bumper in a good spot. Wow.
What did he die at? What? 64? He got hit again, right? He did not get hit at 77.
Oh, you can set the bumper in a good.
That's crazy. He must have DI'd. It looks correct. That shit don't look that bad, but I mean, like, you know. POV, you got hit by a bumper at 70%. Oh my God, dude. Imagine you're the best player in the world at the previous game, and then you lose to a 14-year-old running away and spamming items. Oh my God. I don't know if I could believe in anything ever again. Like, straight up. It would kill my worldview.
What a shot! CPU!
So,
you ever want to have a good time? Listen to old Smash commentary. Not old like Brawl, old like this era. Look up even before. It was awesome.
The explosive combo with the bumper is exactly what people who advocate for items on Smash want to see. The problem is that legalizing things like this also leads to gameplay like this. This is Dwin vs SK92 from earlier in the EVO 2008 bracket.
I feel like Falco is probably one of the best. I mean, Walt said this earlier, but like Falco has to be one of the best in this mode, right? Because you get a free 50 on most characters, and then you might get the Landmaster. You get half the stock for free, and then the other half comes out of the sky, right?
And that's exactly when SK92, a great Falco player in Melee as well as Brawl and Project M.
I didn't know he played Melee.
And by locked in, I mean he went to Jungle Japes and chain grabbed the shit out of Dwin to death twice before laming him out with the Landmaster and finally taking the last.
Landmaster! Cranky's in that building. What the fuck is going on in there?
There wasn't much of a movement to play with Final Smashes in Smaforsh. Some of the weirder ones from Brawl were reined in a bit, but there were still the same balancing problems. More importantly, there was still the same problem that the only way to use them was through the Smash Ball item. This problem was finally resolved in Smash Ultimate, which added something players had been theorizing about since the introduction of Final Smashes back in Brawl, a Final Smash meter. The metered Final Smashes were also a bit weaker than the standard ones, making them feel not quite as game warping.
And you see this, like, this happened in ARMS, too. There you go, talk about ARMS again. ARMS had this with the rush thing, where you just, like, get a special for playing the game. But I think that Nintendo's, like, design philosophy is, like, Final Smashes or rushes in ARMS or whatever feel more like ults in like, a hero shooter more than, like, supers in a fighting game. In that you're always going to get it. It's always going to build. You don't really, like, think when to use it. You just kind of pop it at when you think it's right. But in fighting games, it's like a resource. It's like it's a thing that you save or you can use specifically on, like, a confirm or, like, know exactly how you just kind of pop that shit whenever. But I guess it depends on the character, too. I'm still waiting to hear about Zelda. I hope he talk about Zelda. That's a big one.
Obviously, players, it felt worth a shot, I guess. Unsurprisingly, though, it never took off.
It was worth the shot. I can say this, Walt. I know you're the main. I will say that is what people thought. People were like, hey, let's give it a try. And then they did, and it was ass.
Final Smashes are just still too imbalanced. And even with nerfed ones, there were still some that had absurdly strong combo potential and would have been problematic.
Okay.
Towards the end of 2024, Hungrybox ran a Final Smash meter tournament as a part of his Coinbox Ultimate series.
Okay.
And it actually delivered on some peak
Leo
Ultimate
and Spargo,
cinema.
right?
Primarily
Like,
an insane
you know.
losers top 8 qualifier match between Spargo and MK Leo.
That
saw
seems like
both
it would
players
be
hit some
pretty.
nutty
That's
whip
pretty
punishes with
normal,
their
right?
finals. The meter slowly fills just through the passage of time, which incentivizes players to run away and let the meter charge up if they have
I
a
didn't know
lead,
that.
only making the campy play that characters like Sonic were already utilizing to great effect.
I didn't know it
nobody's
built on its
surprise,
own.
2 of the final 3 players remaining in this coin box were the 2 best Sonic players in North America. Sonic's Final Smash is actually pretty...
Okay, to be fair, Sonic's and Wrath are going to make it there anyway. They were there quite a few times.
But waiting for Wrath and Losers Finals was Ling, one of North America's top Peach players.
Right, yeah.
As pointed out in Hungrybox's stream, Ling is the kind of fiend who also played in the official Nintendo online tournaments, which often had wacky rules like crazy stages or items on, or yes, Final Smash.
By the way, and I'm going to just say for I love these tournaments, and I hope we get more of them. I don't think we will because Nintendo's not doing them. I love a fuck-ass stupid Nintendo online tournament with silly rules. I love to play on the Paper Mario stage. You would see it on like twitch.tv/Nintendo with 400 viewers. Billion-dollar company with a worldwide brand. Ain't nobody watching that shit.
He also played a character that is both strong in the vanilla rule set and has an absolutely broken Final Smash in Peach. How good was it?
Oh, wow.
Wait, does it work off stage? Oh, there you go. Okay, wait, did that spike? She had the, watch out. Ow! I've never seen that in particular. I thought he was going to fall asleep. I thought that would be a very slow descent, not just a...
Oh, my God.
Well,
We're glowing.
I mean, Sonic is not as good.
And look at that. And now you come back
And you got to kill him now. You better charge a forward
And now
smash and just hope you guess right.
down. Come back down.
Just charge it all the way up and pick left or right. You have to. Ha! That's the best shot you got. He didn't do it. He jumped. Oh, no. Good night, Sonic the Hedgehog. The spin dash. I gotta escape. And then he's just, there he go.
Oh, wait.
You got hit by the umbrella, dude.
Yeah.
Look how broken this is.
Pow!
you're at 0%.
And she's having a little snack.
Goodbye.
Delicious. Dude, you get meter for getting hit. Watch the meter down here.
She has time to get her fully charged smash attack regardless.
Boom. Oh, no. What? You can't win. Any hit you do will bring him closer to winning. Yep, don't go off stage. Did you jump off stage? Did you really jump? Where's Sonic? Oh, he was on stage. And he got a stitch. Okay, double stitch. Okay. Spring cancels the sleep. Oh, really? Didn't save him.
Yeah.
That's
the
crazy.
Sonics had found one good bit of...
Wait a minute. If you spring, does he keep jumping on the spring?
Sonic's up B grants him a small amount of invincibility. And if they could time it perfectly, maybe, just maybe, they could get through. But otherwise, it wasn't only a kill, but a free 60% heal.
I love gamers, bro. I love they be coming up with things. They really do. They're very inventive indeed.
While I won't say the rule set has no merits whatsoever, that Layover Spargo set was hot. You really should watch it. Ling demonstrated perfectly.
Another Leo Spargo set. I don't know if Walt's seen many Leo Spargo sets. That's his first time, bro. He's a melee guy. That would be me being like, wow, I really like watching Zayn versus Cody. I should watch more of it. Like, you know.
The final Smash meter just exacerbates that problem, powering up old villains and introducing new ones in the process. But I'd also say there's still time for supers to find a home in the platform fighter genre. They're a thing in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, but you don't see them all that often in competitive play despite being invincible and fairly strong. Combo Devils, currently in development, also has a system with EX moves and supers a la Street Fighter, but I wonder if it's going to have the same problems. But honestly, I don't think supers solve any...
Every plat fighter needs to play like Smash unironically. We got to stop being cute with this gimmick shit. Pulling the string. That's why I liked icons. They were like, fuck it, here's Fox, here's Marth. We don't care. Fuck it. I mean, that's what Rivals 2 is doing. Yeah, but now I'm mad about it. Now it's too late. Now I've been eating fake Fox for 15 years, and I'm sick of this motherfucker. What if Fox could hit F-throw and he hit the soft spot, but then it gave him the strong spot, and it killed at 80?
I
can't stand
so that
Zetterburn,
Smash
bro.
doesn't really need any help from a mechanic like supers to make comebacks possible. You really don't need to give players a wake-up level 3 when stuff like back throw shine and up throw rest are always on the line.
I'm saying that's Jigglypuff super, bro. Up throw rest.
So
hey Coney, what would your final Smash be? Well, I've got a 21-minute cooldown, but if you have a Twitch Prime, oh, I got the Smash Ball. Bing, editor. I don't need this. Like and subscribe, everybody. Subscribe with a Twitch Prime. Is that a strong one? Because it wasn't the timer. I got to wait for my meter to charge.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, the video's over. All right, here's my real one. Wow, what a good video. Like and subscribe. I didn't know that was the end. Coney, you should watch the doubles video if you have time. You're telling me to steal 2 videos, bro? You want me to do that? Look at my dog. That's your dog? I saw that dog earlier, and I was like, I'm going to steal that dog. I want that to be my dog. And I told the chat a long, detailed plan of how I was going to do it. You can have her?
Coney,
oh, never mind, actually. It's not fun if you say that. Won't be giving everything away. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you want to watch my other video? You want to take my dog? Does she have the shirt on her? Wow, a tremendous video from friend of the stream turned down for Walt. And guess what? I got another one for you guys. We already subscribed, and I bet you will too, YouTube. You should check out why Smash Bros. Doubles creates the most broken strategies. There's that dog again. It's going to be my dog soon. I'm stealing it. Now it's in the YouTube outro. I don't know if it was in the video at all. Wow, what a movie. Great movie. Thank you, Coney, for watching my movie. Thank you for letting me watch your movie, bro.